Hello. So I've never done a vlog lying on the ground. So I just spent about probably 4 hours working on this mess behind me, which I will show you in a little bit. See, I'm not as big of a mess. I have some paint on my hands. See the yellow? Once I was finished with that, I cleaned up and let everything dry and went over to my neighbor's house because they want me to house sit for them over Thanksgiving break. So that'll be fun. I get $10 a day, and they're going to be gone from Wednesday to Saturday, so that's Wednesday. It's 4 days. 40 bucks. I haven't had an income since I quit my job in June. So this is exciting. I'm very excited about this. So I get eggs and money out of it. What more could you want? Alright, I'll show you what I've been working on. Okay, now before I show you what's on the other side of this, which is probably death and asbestos, I want to explain what I'm doing with this. So I decided to paint one for part of a portfolio that I'm doing for my AP Lit class. So we had to read a classic and then do this whole little portfolio thing. And so one of the things I decided to do for my portfolio was to create an art piece, and so I chose to do the ceiling tile. And I read Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger, and I just loved it. I thought that it was one of the best books I've ever read by far, probably the top 2 or 3 of my favorite classics. So I was really excited to be able to do this, and without further ado, alright, so this is the physical Catcher in the Rye. And I also didn't have any brown paint, so as you can see from the cliff part of this, the edge of the cliff, and like in the background of the rye, it's all kind of poop greenish brown, because I only have blue, green, yellow, pink, and black. Those are the only colors I have, so I basically just mixed a bunch of red and yellow and black together to make brown, and it just looks awful. But I think it came out alright. Most of the rye was actually done with my hands. By the end, I was just like, this looks stupid. And so I just put a bunch of paint on my hands. And then, and if you don't understand what the heck I'm talking about, this is like the actual literal catching in the rye. Because in the book, Holden Caulfield, the main character, talks about wanting to be the catcher in the rye for the rest of his life. So this is Holden. Right here. I'll get closer. There's Holden. He's stopping a girl from jumping off the cliff into adulthood. There's his crazy red hunter's hat. The Catcher in the Rye. I like the color of this guy's shirt, and like, I like how this guy turned out. His hair is based off of, it's like one of those blonde bowl cuts based off of this kid I had a giant crush on in preschool. I think it's kind of pathetic, though, that he's kind of standing over there. He's probably going to be the one trying to jump off the cliff of the rye next. But I think overall, there's the sunset again. I think overall it came out really well, and I'm proud of it, and I will be definitely getting my 50 points. Bye.